Brothers Studios, it's Conan!
Please, thank you. Yeah, wow. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. That ate up time. Thank you. We're just about done now. What happened? Oh. You're just now recognizing who I am. Okay.
Sam wanted to take physics in high school, but our high school counselor didn't allow her to take the class. Our next guest, Sam Bloomberg. Welcome, Sam. Welcome. Now, Sam, I was really drawn to your story, and I think the public deserves to hear it.
Well, ever since I was a little girl, I wanted to go to Boston University. But when I was applying, someone from admissions told me that I had to take a high school physics class to get into the college. And I wanted to take it in my senior year, but my counselor wouldn't let me. And now I can't get into the college of my dreams.
They're there. They're there. Now, if you were a guidance counselor, what would you have done?
Well, guidance counselors should definitely let students make their own schedules, make their own decisions, so they can have a good future, the one they want.
Well, thank you for coming.
Thank you.
And, I hope you would get into another college of your dreams. Cry me a river.
Here we are with our first guest of the night, the Hillsborough High School students. So, you've been fighting pretty hard for these past few days. Tell us more about exactly what you've been doing.
Well, we're trying to convince our school to change the daily lunch menu to something students actually want to eat. We get that they're trying to make our lunches more nutritious, but we prefer to eat something that doesn't taste like cardboard.
Yeah, I was always partial to the wet cardboard taste. It had a nice fibery texture to it,
You haven't tried this cardboard. People have been reducing to tears.
So how do you plan to be heard? Surely the students shouldn't be that hard.
Go ahead.
Yeah, it's definitely hard because the administration at our school just doesn't take up the young kids seriously. Literally, our school is a city that says everything else. We want justice. So we've gathered over 1,000 signatures from our classmates. All of our classmates are very vocal about their opinions on this matter. Some have even began to put up posters, and some leaving signs. We will not deny.
Wow, 1,000 signatures, picking signs. How do you feel about this project going? Is your school taking your opinions into account, taking it seriously?
It's not easy, but if we want to make a change, we have to stick to our protest. The school's been reluctant to listen. The more signatures we collect, the more posters we put up, the better our chance for our voice to be heard.
Well, I hope everything works out in your favor. Thanks so much for being on the show today, guys.
It was our pleasure.
Hey, Billy. That old bag can't teach for nothing, right?
I know. This is Hufflepuff. Can I go to the bathroom?
No, and Mr. Conan, turn around, sit up straight, and pay attention. Now, as I was saying, in 1492, Christopher Columbus sailed across the Atlantic Ocean to become the first person to set foot on American soil.
Did Christopher Columbus quantum tunnel to the New World?
Do you want a quantum tunnel to the principal's office?
Yes, please.
Shut up, Josh.
How did Columbus become the first person on American soil when Native Americans have been there for decades?
Shut up. No more questions.
Hey man, that's not cool. Freedom of speech. Power to the people.
Yeah, Jill deserves to speak up, you dig?
No, I don't dig, Mr. Conan. Now, be quiet before I give you detention. I've already used up all my detention slips on you as it is.
Wow, that must be a new record.
I'd say so. It's only the second week of September.
Anyway, you should really hear us out, Ms. Hufflepuff. I mean, we just want to understand what you're saying.
Well, when you put it that way, I guess I see what you mean, Mr. Conan. Let's keep our questions serious. Now back to Columbus.
Hey. Mrs. Hufflepuff, what about Leif Erikson? Did he quantum tunnel to the New World? And plus, he was a Viking, so he's already better than Christopher Columbus.
Shut up, Josh! Our next guest is a teacher from Liverpool High School. We'd like to present to you Mr. Crisfield. How you doing, Mr. Crisfield? All right, so I understand you have some opinions on how students can use their voice in the school's education system.
I think it's imperative. I think especially at the secondary level, we need to be able to empower students to not only speak their minds, it's our job to, that's the focus of every lesson plan. Not for me to tell you what to think, but for me to present information, present it in a subjective way, and then have you think about it, have you speak your mind, have you play with it. So, yeah, it's playtime with ideas.
Right. What do you think are some solutions to this? I know students don't really feel that they have a voice.
I think we train students when they're younger, and I'm talking about elementary and middle school. We're so focused on the idea of obedience and social education. You do this, this is polite, this is acceptable. That in that focus on rules and behavior, we negate the idea of free thought. They can coexist. I can be polite, I can ask for the bathroom pass, I can raise my hand politely, but I don't have to sacrifice a free thought or a free idea or a free challenge. So I think we really kind of make children fearful to do it, and then when they get up to secondary school, we say, do it, and they're like, I don't know if I can, I haven't practiced it, I don't know what it is. So I think we need to give elementary students the idea that you can be civil at the same time speak your mind.
How do you embrace this in your classroom?
Well, the project I'm most proud of is, and most struggle with, is participation in government. And many of my colleagues make sure that we don't put our political ideas, our political voice in anything that we say. We try very hard not to do that. We present fact-based information from right, from left, from moderate, and then we truly ask the student to reflect. We call them CIAs. CIAs, and their lowest level are reactions to newspaper articles. On their deepest level are reflections on issues, reflections on ideas. And that's how we help students reverse that voice. Get out in the community, meet people, talk to people, shake some hands, make school matter. I shouldn't have to teach you about making community connections. I should allow you to make it. That makes it dynamic. That makes a student part of the process. You don't even know you're learning.
Well, guys, that's all the time we have. I want to thank all our guests. Thank you, Mr. Crisfield.
Thank you. I want to shout out to Mom. Mom, I love you. I love you. I'll be over for dinner. Thank you, Mr. Clark. All right.
Thank you.